It was Friday night and I was doing a little entertaining when I got the call. My granddaughter, Red, was asking for my email address. You see, she had finally scored a computer and got the internet access she had wanted so badly. Not long after, I went for a visit, and it's a darn good thing I did. The drama began as soon as I arrived, with a box marked Wolfmart Industries being delivered to the door by a shady-looking character. It seemed that little Red had been doing some shopping on the internet. The $100 hoodie she had ordered for herself turned out to be a perfect fit for my dog Woody and a major disappointment to us all. The situation then went from bad to worse when it was discovered that Mom's credit card had paid the bill. Little Red was quick to pick up that online shopping without permission is a bad idea, but I had a hunch that there were a few more internet safety lessons that she needed to learn, and fast. Red, I said, I'm no spring chick, but I've been around the block a few times, and I'm no stranger to cyberspace either. I can browse like the best of 'em, search in a cinch, or chat till the cows come home. But whether I'm crawling in the mall, the woods, or the world they call the web, well, there's one thing I never forget. I'm talking about safety, kiddo. Now, I'll skip the once upon a time and give it to you straight, sweetheart. The net is neat, but it has its wolves, if you catch my drift. Worry not, my little net, 'cause Granny's got it figured out, and if you listen close, I'll let you in on the laws of surfing safely. Numero uno. Never give out personal information. Your address, phone number, and where you go to school is all top secret information. The same goes for your real name, so forget that you were ever called Rosie Hood and just stick with Red. At that very moment, the phone rang and a rather familiar, gruff voice asked for Rosie. Wrong number, Buster, I replied, and hung up in a hurry. You see, I continued, the internet is a public place full of strangers just like the playground and the supermarket or the local pool. Talk is cheaper than a bad disguise, I always say, so don't believe the type, and definitely don't arrange to meet internet friends in person without permission. You can never be 100% sure of who you are talking to. I was then interrupted by a cheery chime coming from the computer. A new email had arrived from a guy going by the name of Uncle Wolfgang. Well, Wolfgang had either missed every family reunion there ever was, or he's a monkey's uncle, I said to Red. More importantly, we don't know who he is, and in a case like this, we don't risk reading the mail as it could carry a nasty virus and make your computer very sick. So with a flick of the wrist, I clicked delete and blasted the phony into the far reaches of cyberspace, never to return again. Or so we hoped. Now, we'll never know what old Uncle Phony had to say, but Granny's instinct tells me it might have been something silly or maybe even scary, which brings me to another important safety tip. Don't reply to nasty emails. Bake a cake, walk the woods, or hey, stroll over to Granny's. Just don't waste your time on the grumps. Red then let me in on a secret. She had come across a website showing some gross pictures and didn't know what to do. Well, I'm glad you brought that up, I said. The lesson is simple. Don't intentionally visit sites that are inappropriate for kids. Avoid them like you do bad dogs with big teeth, and if you need a little help, talk with your folks about getting software which will block out these sites completely. They say imitation is flattery, but when the doorbell rang and we answered to find some ding-dong dressed in dated granny garb, I had to give the beast a piece of my mind. Hit the road, Jack, and don't come back. You may think you're slick, but we're hip to your tricks. A few net safety tips and some filtering software is all it takes to block out the bad stuff and outsmart the likes of you.